guys, welcome back to the channel. It is your girl Alana Simone. So first of all, I wanted to welcome you guys in. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. If you have been here for a while, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about show me something real. And I don't know about you, but I love when I can see something real. I love when I can see, I love when you can get, if I go to the store and get me a bag with a name brand, I want the real thing, not the fake thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know about you, but I'm one of those people that it's nothing like getting something real. It's nothing like finding something and it's the real thing. Like, it's the real deal thing. Like, especially after finding so many fake things and you're just like, this isn't it, this isn't it, this isn't it. And then one day you find that real Chanel bag sitting on the shelf in the store and you're like, oh my God, this is it. This is what I've been waiting for, So it's like that. It's like when you find something real, you're like, oh my God, your whole world changes, your whole life changes. And you're like, girl, you gotta call your friend and be like, girl, I found it. I found the one, okay? You got your bag and can't nobody tell you nothing. So, that's one thing I love about something that's real. And that's one thing I love about, God and how real he is. One thing about God is that he's the real deal. He's like something that's undescribable and something that you never find anywhere else except through him. And so oftentimes so many people, go to off-brand things. They dabble and dibble into different things, and they're like, they kind of get a little thrill, but they're just like, I can't really find what I'm looking for. Like, okay, I tried these little crystals, I can't really find it. I tried this sage, I can't really find it. I tried manifesting, I can't really find it. I tried all this stuff. So they're looking, they're searching for something real, but what's happening is the things that they're getting into and thinking that's they're going to give them something real is not giving them anything, the thing that they're desiring and looking for. And so, that's one thing that, unfortunately is unfortunate, to not have something real. It's nothing like wanting and is desiring something, but once you get it, it's not the real thing. It's something fake. And it's just like, you know what? The desire that you had is just it's still there, but this thing can't fulfill it. And that's kind of what happens when we get into these things that we think are going to help us, that we think are going to make us feel more spiritual and all that. We think that these things are going to give us what we're really desiring when it's not. One thing about these things is that they're just, a lot of things is make-believe, a lot of things is fake, a lot of things is just made pretty for, people to want to buy and try out, but it's not really giving people a lasting longing feeling. And so, that's why I wanted to share with you today about something that's real, something that's so real that it's really kind of crazy to even talk about, because it's just of how real it is. And that thing is God. God is so real and he's so amazing, because there's no one like him. There's no other God, anything like the one true living God, which his name is Yahweh. And so it's just amazing to know and have been able to find something real, to find, after searching every high and low, to be able to find something real. That's really what people want. And so that's why I wanted to, let you know, if you're looking and desiring to find something real, look no more, look no further. God has been there all along. God is just desiring, and wanting you to understand that he is real. Oftentimes we have this perception that God isn't real, especially, if we've been hurt by people, we've been hurt by different things or situations in our life. And so sometimes that can put up a blinder or blocker to make us feel like God isn't real. And that, what's the point of even believing in something, especially if you lived a life that wasn't the best. You went through some things, you went through a lot of things, a lot of traumatic things. And you're like, if God is real, why would he let me go through that? And, it's so sad to even think about, because, so many people don't want to have anything to do with God because of life circumstances or people who maybe misrepresented him. And so, today I just wanted to, just invite you to see something different. Just invite you to maybe give God a second chance. This is not saying this in a forceful way. This is not saying this in a demanding way and like you got to make a decision right now and forget everything you've been through. No, because first of all, God doesn't even he doesn't even want it to be presented in a forceful way. He just wants to be presented in a way that feels inviting, in a way that you feel safe, in a way that you feel loved. The love that you've been searching for, the love that you've been desiring, the safe place that you wish you had when you were a child and all throughout your life. God has that in his hands and he wants to give it to you freely. No strings attached, no ifs, ands, buts. There's nothing that comes with the love that God desires to give you, the love that he truly wants to give you. And so the biggest thing is we have to just learn how to work through, the things in our life that may have not been the best. And once we start working through that, we then can see something different. We can start creating a change within our minds and maybe want to even give God a second chance. You have to want it, for yourself. Some people don't want it, but you gotta want it for yourself. You gotta want something different, and so we oftentimes go to fake things or things that maybe make us feel spiritual, but because we have some hurt still with God, or whatever the case may be, we don't accept the real thing because we get stuck with our hurt. We get stuck in a certain place that won't take us there. But we got to move past that today. We got to move forward so that we can really receive everything that God has for us. You know that God has so much for you. Do you know that God has so much that he desires to give you and that he has planned for your life? And so oftentimes we get stuck in our own ways. We get stuck in our hurt. We get stuck in our past. We get stuck in fake spiritual things. We get stuck in so many things that really distract us from really being able to seek God and get to know God, because we're distracted by all these things that are giving us maybe temporary satisfactions or feelings, but it's nothing that's lasting. It's nothing that's really fulfilling and really satisfying our soul. It's nothing like having your soul satisfied. That's a feeling that is undescribable and really unexplainable unless you experience it. So today I just invite you to, maybe if you have stepped away from God, or maybe you just have been really settling for less and just settling in the things that you thought people sold you that would be super spiritual, but then you start doing it and it's like it's not really giving you what you thought it was going to give. Like, it's not giving what it's supposed to give. Okay, so today I wanted to give you an opportunity to just see something different, to show you something real, to show you the real one true living God that is ready and able and willing to show you something different, to show you something real, and to really start transforming you from the inside out. There's no catch to this. There's no strings attached. Oh my God, because where's the strings? There's no strings, okay? But it's just an invitation, just like if you got invited to a party. Like, listen, take this as I'm inviting you to the party. I'm inviting you to the biggest party on the planet, but I mean, it's not really on the planet, it's in heaven, after this life. But you know what I'm saying? This is an invitation. I'm giving it to you, and like, it's VIP only, okay? So this invitation I'm giving to you, not everybody can get. So just know that you super special for even getting this, because I'm handing you this invitation that a lot of people wish they can have. And I'm giving it to you freely, okay? So take this invitation today and say, listen, Lord, I just want to, I don't know, this crazy girl on the screen, she talking a little something. And, I hear her, but I don't. But I want to accept this invitation. And so, just accept it and just, start allowing him to come into your life and come into your heart to really start help transforming you to create a better life for you. There's nothing that's going to be perfect, but it's going to be better than where you are now. It's going to be better than where you were even in the past. Like, just accepting this invitation and starting to see something different will allow you to start, it's like one thing that will unlock you to be able to start seeing different results in your life. And so that's really what I wanted to share with you. and why I wanted to invite you and give you this invitation, because it's an invitation that everyone should, take. It's an invitation that everyone should say yes to, but unfortunately that doesn't happen. Unfortunately, people will say no, and that's okay, because why? We all have a choice. But the people who say yes, it's so exciting, because it's nothing like accepting something real. It's nothing like just accepting something real and really getting your soul satisfied, really, having a better life, and just better opportunities come because you accepted the real deal. You accepted God into your life, and now he starts revealing and showing you things that you've never even seen before, or even, even thought of coming to pass in your life. So, it's an invitation like no other. And I just really hope that you can accept it. It's up to you. It's your choice. This is not like saying, oh my God, you better accept it now. Or like, it's the end of the world for you. Like, no. Life will still move on. God will still be there for you regardless of the choice you make. But it would be really nice if you could just give him a chance, and just, anything is worth trying. Just like you tried these other things, give God a try, and I guarantee you it's going to be completely different, okay? But just, this is what I wanted to talk about today. We've been, especially my generation, we desire and want to see something real. We desire to see something real. We desire for people to be truthful and just to speak the truth and show us something real. We're tired of seeing fake things. We're tired of being sold lies. And so this is really, an invitation to show you something real and to really invite you to take this opportunity to really accept God into your life and just accept him and see him in a new way. Oftentimes we can see him as this dictator or this like bad God that doesn't love us and hates us and all this stuff, because a lot of people, can make him seem that way and all that stuff, but he is so not that. Like, listen, God is so loving, he's so caring, he's so gracious, he's so patient, he's so merciful. He is all these things in one, and it's just a blessing to be even able to have the privilege and honor to be able to have God in my life and really helping me. Like, I don't take it for granted. I love God with everything in me, and I just have a desire to really want to see other people be able to experience what I've experienced and the personal relationship that I have with God. Like, just like I have it, so can you. And it's not as hard as people make it seem. It's really so easy and so simple. And that's what I think people need to know, because we get stuck because we think it's hard. We think it's a whole bunch of rules. We think it's all these things when it's not. It's the simplest thing. And it's just an amazing thing when you make it simple, and when you don't make it, when you don't put it like on this high top standard, because when you do, then you don't want to be a part of it. But when you just make it simple, and when you just naturally invite God into your life, just like a friend. That's how I see him. It's my friend. So if I have a friend, that means I want this person to be in my life. That means I desire to have this person in my life. And so that's what, my relationship is like with God, is I desire him and I want him in my life. It's not forced. It's not, because people are telling me. It's because I want it. And I know the benefit of having him in my life is like no other. The experiences, the joy, the peace, the grace that he gives me is undescribable, and it's no human could ever give me what God has given me. So I would be selfish if I didn't share this. I would be selfish if I kept this all to myself, but I don't want to be that person. I want to show you something. Just like, I get to experience this, so can you. It's just up to you to make a decision to see if you want to, experience the same thing. And all you have to do is accept the invitation for God to come into your life and just start to transform you, and just to start to help you. Like, it's not even like you gotta be this holy, sanctified person overnight. No, because you're still human, and you still gonna make mistakes and go through life and all that stuff. But it's just like life just starts getting a little bit better with God. It starts to, like, once you continue on the journey just gets better and better with time. So you just gotta take the first step and go on it. And just, try something new. Try try something again. If you had a relationship with God and you fell off, pick it up again. Try it again. Try it in a different way and see how it works out this time, because I guarantee you it'll be so much better than when you tried it before. So guys, I really hope this video encouraged you today. I really hope that you can accept my invitation on behalf of God to really invite him into your life, to really allow him to show you something real, and to just be just the one in your life that you can go to for help and in your time of need, and when you just need a friend, because God is our friend. And if we know that he is our friend, then it's just an amazing thing to know that this friend that we have in him is a friend that will always be there and will always want the best for us at the end of the day. So just know that, and I really pray that you can just see something different and just make a decision and just be open to new things. So you guys, I thank you so much for being here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.